The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Birds and the Bucks on Monday night.
Playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Tonight, it's the Monday conclusion to what's been an amazing Super Wild Card weekend, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. It's been already. One more to get through on this Monday night, and we are underway here in the wild card round. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And bringing them out is the top pick in the 2018 draft, fiery competitor from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Mayfield to throw it. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They go play action. Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fielded at the 20. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Let's face it, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie free agent or a 15-year vet. Guiding a team to victory on the road in the playoffs, that's no small feat. And it's going to be really important for him to play mistake-free football. But equally important, create some big plays as well to give his team confidence that they can win.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. Flush to his right. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. On 1st down, Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Hurts. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line. Swift going to try up the middle. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Now we're going to get a timeout because we've got an injured Buccaneer. This will be play number 9 in the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll buy some time right. The ball comes out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. A bad third down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is fielded at the 27. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. They work now on 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Quick hitter here, it's complete. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he rifles one incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. As they've got it as we resume action. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Hurts. This is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. DeAndre Swift from 3 yards out. And the Eagles will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. A 10-play drive that time, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Mayfield off the play fake. This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Mayfield going to switch things up here. First down, here's White. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They run straight ahead here with White. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Mayfield slow on target to Godwin here. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. They'll go up the middle with White. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here. 9
yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Here now, 2nd and 4. Throwing, Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. A big play there for Philly. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, here's Swift. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. First down, and they go with Swift again. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They run behind center with Gainwell. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. Hurts sets up to throw it. That'll be dumped off to Gainwell. Touchdown! Kenneth Gainwell. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Mayfield on first down. And this is caught by Evans. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now Mayfield. A quick pass here to Godwin. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. To the sideline and incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6. So a look around the NFL, we'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the...
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Not the way you envision decision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down. They'll try the right side here with White. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
They go with White on the counter. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Mayfield now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Trey Palmer, 37 yards. And the Bucs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to Gainwell here on second down. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Now Mayfield. That's taken in by Palmer. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A nice gain of 21 yards. Here's White. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Mayfield to throw it. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And quickly they get to the line. Back to Gainwell here on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They will run straight ahead with Swift to about the 40-yard line.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
2nd down, here's Hurts, eluding the pressure right. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Swift. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. In motion goes the tight end. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On 2nd down, Swift. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. Back now in Tampa. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Throwing is Hurts. Flushed out right. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there. Out of the pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
The kick by Elliott is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And what a pressure spot for both sides, really. But they're at home now. They have the football here in the playoffs, sort of controlling their own destiny.
It's a spot they've all dreamed of. This is where you want to be. Home, have the ball, a chance to win the game, control your own destiny, as you noted. But here's the thing. Don't let the crowd get too involved if you're this team now. You've got to make sure you let them carry you, but not cause you to do things out of what you're supposed to do, right? Take you away from focusing and concentrating on the game.
Because sometimes you get so amped from the crowd that can carry you into spots you don't want to be. Is that what you're saying?
From experience, sometimes that crowd gets so involved in it and you get involved with them that you end up making plays or trying to do things that maybe you shouldn't have done.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is, he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
The Bucs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. 42. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. 3rd and 9. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Mayfield. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. To throw, Mayfield. To the left side and intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
84 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Swift. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. Sliding it. Hurts fumbles it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled? I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. This is Swift on the counter. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline to talk over what to do next. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. They'll set up a throw. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the 1st down. So you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. Oh, the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Swift going to try up the middle. And that should do it. He's got a 1st down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
They'll run here with Gainwell. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The Eagles going to take the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Penny. And a Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. Back to throw. It's complete, swings it out to his running back. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.